GeckoTerminal, the new amazing tool by CoinGecko that I think you should really know. Hi everyone, I'm Leon. I'm a content creator over at Collective Shift, where we try and save you time in the crypto industry by giving you the most up-to-date crypto content that's being created right at this moment. In this episode, we're actually going to be looking at three things. The first thing is an introduction to GeckoTerminal. What is it? What does it provide? What kind of information? Number two, how you can use GeckoTerminal to increase the value of your time and increase your wealth in crypto industry. And number three, we're going to have a small sneak peek at the ETH Wars section in GeckoTerminal. It's pretty nifty. It helps you keep on track of the merge and also the different forks that might be coming from that. Before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, if you like the content, make sure you like and subscribe down below. Make sure you look below for the 10% discount code to the Collective Shift platform so that you can join us, unlock your financial wealth and freedom. Let's get started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's find out how you can get to the CoinGecko GeckoTerminal. On the main page of CoinGecko, where you can see all the different cryptocurrencies by market cap, all the way on the top, they have different tabs. The last one is the products section. And you can see we have something new to check out here, which is called the GeckoTerminal. Go ahead and click on that, and this is what you will come to. Okay, it's a nicely formatted website that tells you a whole bunch of stuff. Now, don't be scared, okay? I'm going to try and explain everything you see here. This is a great tool in my opinion. What does this do? It tells you a lot of information that is very valuable. It tells you some of the top pools, what program they're using, what smart contract they're using, how many transactions are going through, what the volume is like, and most importantly, what the liquidity actually is on the right-hand side here. So let's go ahead and break all of this down, shall we? On the left-hand side of the screen, you have all the different chains. Okay, we have Arbitrum, Arbitrum Nova, Aurora, Avalanche Chain, BNB Chain, Ethereum Chain, Kronos Chain, Doge Chain, Evmos, Phantom, Fuse. All of the different chains are, most of them are EVM compatible. They are EVM chains, okay? What does that mean? It's an Ethereum virtual machine, which means it runs using MetaMask. You can access all of these very, very easily. You just have to bridge some funds over. Let's have a look at the Arbitrum, which I have a very particular interest in on Arbitrum. Once you click on Arbitrum, you have a whole bunch of information here, okay? Let's zoom in so you can see. Number one, on Arbitrum, it tells you every single pool that we're looking here is on the Arbitrum network. What smart contract are they using? This one's using the Uniswap V3 smart contract. I'm going to zoom in so you can see even more. This is using the Uniswap V3. This is using SushiSwap. And any other tokens at the moment, any other pools? There's one more, KyberSwap Elastic on Arbitrum. That pool has a DAI and USDC pool. Now, I just give a small brief introduction to liquidity provision. When people want to swap tokens back and forth, you go into, my analogy is a swimming pool. You put all your tokens into a swimming pool. They come, they pour a little bit of water inside, and then they take a little bit of water out. So sometimes you can get a different amount of the tokens because people have deposited and also withdrawn different small different amounts. So you might not have the same thing. Let's go ahead and go all the way to the top here. Hopefully that kind of made sense. So in here, the top pool on Arbitrum at the moment is the wrapped Ethereum and USDC pool. The fee is 0.05%. What's the price of that pool at the moment? Is 1,453. How many transactions has gone through that pool in the last 24 hours? That's 8,600 transactions. Okay, let's zoom out because on the right-hand side, it's what's very important for me. This looks at the 24-hour volume and the liquidity in that pool. Liquidity and volume are very different. Think about it like this. Volume is how many people are putting water into the swimming pool and how many people are taking water from that swimming pool. The liquidity is how big the swimming pool is. If you have a small puddle, not a lot of people can play in that pool. You can't take a lot of water from that pool, okay, if it's a small puddle. If your liquidity is giant, if it's a big swimming pool, a lot of people can come swimming, a whole group of 5, 10, 20 people can come in swimming, and there's no problems. They're not even going to bump into each other. They won't cause any giant ripples. Okay, so liquidity is very, very important. Volume as well is very important, but liquidity is better at the moment. Like, it's a better metric to measure a lot of things. So we can look at the volume. There's in this pool of wrapped ETH and USDC, there's $16.4 million in 24-hour volume. The fee is 0.05. So of this volume a day, people are making 0.05 of this entire volume in profit. Sometimes this goes to the token. Sometimes this goes to the liquidity providers. Okay, it's very important. You have to know where this is going. You can filter by the different dexes on Arbitrum itself, but let's go ahead and look at the overall crypto market. Click on the home page. And now we can see, we can go click on liquidity on the top right. These are the protocols with the highest liquidity in the entire GeckoTerminal infrastructure, who they're monitoring. They're currently saying on the BNB chain, using the PancakeSwap smart contracts, the USDT and BUSD pools has the highest amount of liquidity at $207 million, which is very, very impressive. Followed by USDC and wrapped ETH on the Ethereum chain using the Uniswap code at 130 million. Does that make sense? You can differentiate which chain they're on, which actual AMM, artificial market maker or exchange they're actually using, and then what the actual pool is comprised of. So this is USDT and BUSD. This is Cake and wrapped BNB, wrapped ETH and USDC. And then of course you can see all the different transactions. 41,000 transactions on the wrapped BNB and BUSD pool in the last day. And then of course that you can see the volume and you can see the 24-hour as well. This is very interesting. There's so many other chains. What's happening on Ethereum Classic? I don't know. Let's go and find out. The chain with the highest liquidity, the pool with the highest liquidity in Ethereum Classic is HEBE / the wrapped Ethereum Classic pool, which has $272,000 in liquidity. But you can see here, the volume has been drying down. It's been going down a lot. What's actually happened here on Ethereum Classic? Not much. You can see what's happening on Harmony. You can see what's happening on Kava, KuCoin Exchange. Oh, there's a lot of, this is great. You can see how excited I am, right? Now, let's actually start wrapping it up. What can you actually do, right? Let's say you want to look at the USDC and USDT wrapped pool on Arbitrum itself. So this is, you can click on it, Arbitrum, the Curve smart contracts. You can zoom out all the way and see where the tokens are actually trading within this fine line here. You can see a few more information, such as the last transactions. You can view it on the actual blockchain explorer. You can see the fully diluted valuation is 850. The total liquidity is 28 million. 24-hour trading volume, 218,000. And the market cap is $50 billion. You can do a few more things. You can actually click on this to go and swap yourself on the protocol. You can do this on each and every other pool that we've identified here. You can go to Twitter and look at them. You can say if you like it or not. That's it. This is great information, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and go and look at the BNB chain. I want to look at the wrapped BNB and BUSD, which has $193 million in liquidity. We can see, let's look at the liquidity and see if it's going up or down. We can see here, this is the wrapped BNB and USDC pair. And you can see it has been trading down a little bit. Let's go to the 1 hour view. It's very good that they integrate the TradingViews tool into this. So you can see here we had a top of 335 on August 10th, and we've been slowly trending downwards up all the way to 277. Let's go ahead and zoom out to 1 week. What's the volume been like? What's the trading like? This is wrapped BNB is not doing well. It used to be 661, now it's 277. That's not as good. You can go ahead and copy the actual wrapped BNB token address, the BUSD token address, copy that onto your clipboard and go and click on it in CoinGecko, and it takes you to that token's webpage on CoinGecko, which is pretty amazing. Let's go ahead and look at the Ethereum Wars section in the CoinGecko terminal. We'll keep this very short for you. So in the Ethereum Wars, we know the merge has now happened. The merge caused the Ethereum network to move from a proof of work to a proof of stake chain or consensus mechanism. Because of this, there are other people who are keeping their miners still mining the proof of work system, which is the old system. Because of this, there are still tokens. They are releasing tokens called the Ethereum Proof of Work token, and it's currently trading at $8.46. If you had one Ethereum on the Ethereum main chain, which was the Ethereum mainnet, then you would be airdropped this $8.46. Is that a good enough return for holding that coin? I would say maybe. I haven't necessarily claimed it myself, so I can't really make a comment on this. So Ethereum itself is actually 1,455. It's gained 0.37. But let's go ahead and actually read the Ethereum merge. The Ethereum merge, it will likely take place in September. It has already happened now. If you're watching this video, it's already happened. The merge will transition from proof of work to proof of stake. Major transition will see all existing miners' machines being rendered useless. This causes a split in the Ethereum community, and various chains have and will be forked to accommodate this. The mighty Ethereum will be looking to defend its market dominance against the breakaway factions of Ethereum Classic and Ethereum Proof of Work. And you can see the different market cap and the dominance of these chains. Ethereum has a 96.85 dominance at the moment. Ethereum Classic has a 2.59% dominance, and Ethereum Proof of Work is only 0.56% dominance. It's not even 1%. It's not capturing 1% of the Ethereum audience, which is absolutely pretty bad. But look at this. This is how big Ethereum is. Even though Ethereum has a giant market cap of $175 billion, Ethereum Proof of Work still has a market cap of $1 billion, which is, so it's 0.56%. It still has a market cap of 1 billion. Is it worth 1 billion? That's a question for you to answer down in the comments below. And that's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. That's been CoinGecko, the Gecko Terminal. I honestly think it's a really good tool that you should be using right now. So what did we do? We looked at 3 different things. I gave you an introduction to the Gecko Terminal itself, how to use it, which is number 2, because I think it's a really great tool. And number 3, we had a small sneak peek of the Ethereum Wars. What are you doing with your ETH Proof of Work tokens at the moment, okay? We know that it's worth about $8 now, okay? So that's pretty good, right? It was free out of nowhere. I've got a little action for you I want you to do for me. I want you to go and explore all the different chains and find out some of the top pools in these chains. What's the volume like? What's the liquidity like? Some of these chains and tokens and liquidity pools might be going down over a prolonged period of time. Look at the graphs. See, is that where you want to be keeping your tokens? Should you be a part of that pool, or should you think about now exiting that pool because it is time to go? Now, I've got 2 questions for you, my friends. Number 1, what pool are you actually a part of? Do you participate in liquidity provision? And number 2, have you been tracking the liquidity and the volume of your pool? I want you to let me know down in the comments below, because I'm actually interested, right? I'm a part of these pools myself. I want to know if you're a part of it. We might be part of the same pool. Very interesting, right? That's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you check out the link in the description below for the 10% discount code to the Collective Shift platform, where we try and save you time and money. Make sure you like and subscribe this video, because this is really great content. And also make sure you check out some of the other videos over here. So I'll see you very, very soon. Ciao for now.